March 11th, 2023, and this video is called Mutant Tradescantia fluminensis aurea variegata bicolor. Now that's a long name for this, but basically the common name is golden wandering Jew, and this is more like a house plant, and usually this just comes green leaves or purple variegated. But this one is golden leaved. This is a mutation when it's within itself. And this is just it kind of just grows all over the ground of the greenhouse if you clean it up. But it's pretty cool outside actually as a ground cover, an annual ground cover. But what's really cool is last year a sport mutation showed up where it's half the leaf is gold and half the leaf is green. So that's what I wanted to show you, and it's kind of ironic. Today's March 11th, the 12-year anniversary of Fukushima, and I missed out on a lot of mutations I wasn't able to record last year, but I'm going to try to stay up on it this year, and this was the first one, which is basically found last year, but it's a golden-leaved wandering Jew, and I'll show you it right now. And I'm doing a cutting on it so I could root it, so I have a bunch of these. So I'll show you that right now. Now here's the mutation. As you can see, I called it a variegata bicolor because there's literally two colors on it, and it's really cool. It's split right down the middle of the midrib. This is the tip of it. I'm going to show you where it originally showed up. It's about 2 feet long, and all I did is put that little stem in some of the soil here, and as you'll be able to see that the roots just start growing out of the stem. So this should be really easy to root. I did it last week. It seems to be holding up pretty good. So I'll do a couple close-ups of these leaves so you can see it up close. But I think this is a pretty cool mutation, and it looks like it's kind of stable. Every leaf is like that, and it's just a novelty. It's a sport. There might be one out there already, I don't know, but it's just something to add to the Mutant Botanical Garden, and it's just cool finding these. It's kind of sad too, because usually mutations are formed through pollutants that disrupt the genetic code. So I don't know what's causing this, but when I'm finding hundreds in a year, I'm kind of thinking it probably is from Fukushima. But let's do some close-ups here so you can see it up close. Now here's the close-up right here. I'm going to go really close with my macro lens, but this is what I named it. It's a Mutant Tradescantia fluminensis aurea, which is the original, and the sport would be the variegata bicolor, and I found it in 2022. So let's do some macros. Alright, there's the macro close-up of it. Isn't that kind of cool? It just is totally smack dab down the middle of the midrib there. Half and half. It's fascinating. Alright, here's the original plant. Now, right here is where the last green or the golden shoot growth was. See how that doesn't have the mutation in it? And this piece right here is where the mutation sported. And as you could see, this was like one of the first leaves right here. And then it's pretty stable throughout the whole thing. It looks like it's shooting a sport over here, or actually a reversion. If you can see, it looks like it's either green, which would be a double a reversion, because it originally came from the gold, but this almost looks green, this one. And then it continues here, and it stops right there, because that's where I ended up taking the cutting. Right there. So that's pretty cool. And you got to have an eye, or not even an eye. You just got to look for them. And if you've been looking for them as long as I have, I could spot them out. Obviously, because I'm looking for these mutations. But these are anomalies, and the genetic code somehow got disrupted, and that's what's causing these. And it's just kind of fun to find new ones. It's kind of exhilarating when you find it. And there's probably way more out there that I'm not catching because there's just so many plants out here. But here's another one to add to the collection.